It was winter of 2025 when my friend Harris proposed a project to investigate the problem of London. He believed that the city's malaise was not merely economic, but psychological. It was in the architecture, the street names, the invisible lines of capital that passed through its heart. We began at King's Cross Station. Built in 1852, a gateway to the north, a station designed to connect London to the industrial heart of England. Today it connects London to itself, a city lost in its own momentum. Harris was convinced that the station's history held clues to our collective disorientation. Here was once an empire of industry. Coal, iron and steam powered this corner of London. Now the language of power has changed. Capital arrives not in wagons, but in financial algorithms. And where once there were workers, there are now consumers. Harris found this depressing. It was said that King's Cross was once a symbol of progress. Now it is simply a machine of movement, transporting bodies without history, without future. The station has become an abstraction of its former self. In the post-war years, Somerstown saw the rise of social housing, a response to a city ravaged by bombings, poverty and overcrowding. These buildings were built with a promise, a better future for those who had nowhere else to go. The council estates that populate Somerstown were once hailed as symbols of progress. They promised equality and dignity for those who had been left behind in the shadows of the capital's wealth. But now, after decades of neglect and austerity, they stand as both a testament to ambition and a witness to failure. Once designed as spaces for communities to grow, they now lay still, abandoned by the energy they once held. The cracks in the concrete are a reminder that the future these buildings were supposed to provide was never fully realised, or had never been allowed to grow. It is here, in these estates, that the true history of Somerstown is inscribed, but it is not written in books or on blue plaques. It is written in the memories of those who remain, and those who have been pushed away. An invisible archive known only to those who have experienced it. Harris once argued that in places like these there is no sense of history. The buildings are built for utility, not memory. Time moves over them, leaving only the imprint of need, and yet these walls carry with them the lives of those who have lived here, the struggles, the dreams, and the inevitable erosion of hope. From up here, the landscape of London stretches out, transformed. The council estates, they once a refuge for many, now stand in stark contrast to the new developments. The cranes that dot the skyline serve not to build homes for those in need, but to elevate the city's privilege. What was once affordable is now priced out of reach. And yet there are those who remain. They have no other place to go. They are forgotten guardians of this land, the last generation to remember when these estates were more than just a place to live. To them, these buildings still hold meaning, even as the world around them changes. Harris believed that places like Somerstown are where the city's heartbeats can still be heard. They are not forgotten. They simply resist change, even if that change goes unnoticed. In the end, Somerstown's estates are not simply places where people live. They are residual marks of a city that has left its working-class citizens behind. Their stories, too, are buried beneath layers of concrete and policy, but they are still here, for now.